Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 2 of Scam Week. Yesterday we featured a Jaguar, today we're featuring a Honda. Now both of these cars are currently for sale over in DC from our favorite sellers. They buy cars from different auctions, bring them back to their place, fix them up a little bit, but not correctly, and then put it back in the auction to sell to some unsuspecting buyer. Is what they're doing illegal? Absolutely not. Is it unethical? You betcha. Is the auction going to do anything to stop them? Nope. Because the auction's job is to make money, and they make money every time these things are recycled through. It's buyer beware, so the buyers need to be educated, and that's where I'm trying to step in to show you what to look for so you don't get burned by sellers like this. And at the end of the week, hopefully I'm going to have all the auction results for all the cars that we've seen run this week, and we can try to figure out if they're making money, if they're losing money. Hopefully they're losing money, because that's the only way that they're going to stop this. Well, there is one other way, but we aren't going to talk about that. So, on to our Honda. So we have a 2022 Honda Odyssey Touring. Has a Massachusetts, if I said that right, salvage title. It's in Metro DC, offered by our favorite sellers. So let's have a look at it. The interior looks pretty decent from here. Ooh, a little dent in the roof here. Looks like something might have fallen on it. I wonder how bad it looked if this is the doctored up version. So we got some damage on the door. Top of our quarter, bottom of our quarter, definitely need a quarter panel. Definitely need a lift gate, a roof skin. Looks like we might have some more damage up in the front. 7,550 miles. Our headliner's pushed down here a little bit. There's our VIN, so we can make sure it's the same vehicle. So we got some scratches up here underneath the hood. Not sure what was going on under here. Doesn't look like there's any damage on our hood. Doesn't look like they ever had it off either. We got a key. Just some damage maybe up here. Not sure. There is a body line right here. With all the dirt on there, it's hard to tell. Yes, there is damage up on our A-pillar here. Of course, the roof skin, our windshield's broken. So depending on how the tree fell, part of it might have caught this. Definitely some damage on the mirror. It's bent down. So our airbags most likely didn't deploy. Car was probably off when the tree fell on it. A little damage at the top of this door. A little damage on our quarter here. A little more at the top. A little more at the bottom of this door. Not sure how they got that part. That might have been previous damage. Our door skin over here is bent up from the mirror getting caught with whatever hit this, probably fell down. Probably the bulk of the tree was here, and this was just one of the branches that caught this. Somehow that glass survived, or they replaced it. Let's check out our 360 view. Nothing surprising so far. See, the roof is definitely pulled over a little bit. We got a gap up here. Unless the top of the door is bent out, but it does line up at the front, so I'm thinking that this C-pillar is pulled in a little bit. And this buckle is most likely because it's pushed down here. This pillar is pushed down and bulged out in the center. That's why our gaps are wrong. And straightening that out to get that pillar up, not an easy job. Usually you have to clamp the two ends and push up in the center to try to get that pillar to go up.
Nothing too shocking. Let's see what the inside looks like. I think we're definitely going to need a headliner. It's got some wrinkles in it. It's got a DVD player. Looks like there's some damage on the sunshade. Maybe this window was broken or the sunroof was broken and they replaced it. Headliner's definitely messed up there. So I think we'll need a headliner. I'm going to guess that there's probably airbags up there, but you never know. They could have taken them out for something else. Don't assume anything with these guys. So if it looks this bad now, let's see what it looked like beforehand. Oh, well, I guess they pushed the roof up a little bit. Yeah, that was in there pretty good. Somehow it didn't break this window. The tree must have just caught it right here. There is going to be some damage to the seats inside as well. So we're definitely going to need a quarter, and it's got a lot of damage on the floor from this pillar getting shoved down. Same with the other side. They paid $9,000 for it. And they bought it in, these are backwards according to America, but November 22nd of 23. We like to put our month before the date. So yeah, all they really did was push the roof around a little bit. At least that's all I'm seeing. Maybe took the bug shield off. There's definitely some damage on the hood, and you can see it in this picture a little better. So they had it for a few months, and what they really did to it was just push this roof and pillar back up. That's really it. So this build didn't actually require any parts from them. All they really did was the labor to push that roof up and make it look a little better for the pictures. They're kind of hoping that whoever's looking at it's going to think, oh, a tree fell on it. Must have been a small tree, just put some dents on the roof. We could change some skins and a quarter skin and maybe a windshield and send it on down the road. They're not going to realize how far down those C-pillars are and what it's going to take to actually fix that properly. And all those panels on the inside that are much harder to change than the skins on the outside are definitely going to be damaged. And the headliners aren't cheap either. So by the time that you end up doing all that, that thing is not worth fixing, honestly. It's a parts car. Even though it is pretty new with low miles, it'd make a nice parts car. Good front end assembly. So that's it for this one. I will see you guys tomorrow when we have something else from our favorite sellers. Thanks for watching.